If you're making educational short form content or you're thinking of making educational short form content, I made this video for you because sometimes it can be very, very hard to condense our expertise in the field into a 30-second video. So in this video, I'm going to show you a framework that will help you script value-based content very, very easily. In fact, you can use this framework to break down every piece of viral educational short form content. So pay attention. So the first part of this framework is to tell the viewer, in the hook, you tell the viewer what not to do. A common thing they do, but not to do that common thing. So that you can introduce your new way. For instance, someone like Eddie Cumberbatch would be like, don't start job shipping in 2024. No one cares about your link in bio. Because people, use links in bio to generate leads. No one cares about that anymore. Don't do squats if you're trying to grow your legs. Stuff like that. So yeah, telling people not to do a common way so that you can introduce your new way. Next thing is, after you've done this, after you've hooked in the right viewers, you tell them what they need to do instead. For instance, here, Eddie Cumberbatch should be like, instead, do growth operating. But obviously there could be like stuff in between here, like words, lines in between here before you reach this part. So instead, tell them to do growth operating. He tells them, instead, do growth operating, Or no one cares about your link in bio. Instead, use ManyChat or use go high level. What? Go high level? Like, that's the kind of reaction the viewer may have. Or don't do squats if you're trying to grow legs. Instead, go running, even though that's wrong. But you know what I mean, the new way. The next thing is you give them a step-by-step process into accomplishing what you told them to do instead. That is very, very easy. The goal here is to not actually, let's be honest. You can actually give value to someone in a 30-second video. Or you can make them feel like you gave them value in a 30-second video. So if you want to make them feel like you gave them value in a 30-second video, give them steps. That's the best way. They aren't going to remember you 3 videos ahead. So give them a step-by-step process to accomplishing what you just told them. That's how I script my own educational content, and that's how most people also do it. Let me show you a few examples. Look at this one, Devin Jaffe.
You are ruining your videos if you are not in the Devin Zone.
See what he did there? You're ruining your videos.
The Devin Zone is an overlay that makes sure everything.
So the Devin Zone was to do this instead,
On your video is optimally placed for social media, and this Devin Zone comprises of 5 different themes. Number 1, the no-no square. Nothing should ever be placed in the no-no square. This is where all the
This is basically the step-by-step process and stuff.
social media buttons are, and you do not want to overlay them. Number 2, the speaker square. This area is reserved for you and you alone. And in this square, you always want your eyes to be centered in the middle of it. This is called the upper thirds, and it's where the viewer will naturally rest their eyes. If you pay attention to movies, then you will notice that all of them use this rule. Number 3, your caption square. You never want your captions anywhere but right below your chin. If you put your captions down here, then you're making your viewer choose between looking at you or your captions. Putting them right below your chin allows the viewer to look at both. Number 4, the graphics square. Any kind of cool graphics or animations that you want to add to your video, but not to be the main point of focus, you put into the graphics zone. But if you do want your graphic to be the main point of focus, then you put it into number 5, the focal dot. The focal dot is always where you're going to direct the...
So yeah, basically, that's his step-by-step process. A bit long right now, so. Or let's look at this one.
No one cares about your link in bio anymore.
No one cares about your link in bio. Most people put their links in bio.
One simple change helped me 3x the number of leads I got.
The one simple change helped me 3x this link. This one simple change helped me 3x the number of leads I got. That's the do this instead part.
When people say,
comment the word grow.
Comment rich down below. Comment the word viral. Here's how to do this.
All part of the do this instead part. That is all part of the do this instead part that I just showed you earlier. Here's how to do the same thing. Here's how you can do the same thing. That's the step-by-step process part. Got close to 23,000 likes. Value-based short-form content uses this framework. Educational short-form content usually uses this framework. So If you need any help whatsoever, you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to join my free WhatsApp group down below.